Classroom seating. Who gives a sit? You know, I think of classroom seating arrangements kind of a lot like women's fashion. They change with the season. Like most teachers, I've tried different seating arrangements, and as a result, I don't think there is an ultimate answer when it comes to your seating arrangement in your classroom. I think your seating arrangement is going to be dictated by what you are trying to achieve. I know when I start the year, I always fall back on the tried and true arrangement of having students in rows. Row seating is by far the easiest for classroom management. I also like to begin the school year with assigned seats because it allows me to learn the students' names more quickly. I believe the start of the year it's important for me to gain the upper hand on the student behavior than it is important for the students to feel welcome, relaxed, and engaged. Now, I know you might disagree with that, and that's perfectly okay. My purpose for this blog is to provide you with some ideas that you may have never considered before in classroom seating. For most teachers, safety, functionality, and available space dictate seating arrangements. When you have a lot of students in a room, pushing the desks together gives you a lot more space. And if you do it correctly, it makes for easier monitoring too. Now, there are a lot of ways that you can do seats. And what I want to do today is I want to compile a list of a dozen or more of the more common seating arrangements that are used by teachers across the country. Hopefully this will spark your imagination for your ultimate seating chart. Number 1, the double E. This is a very functional arrangement for the teacher. You can easily walk between each row and check on your students. It's also easy for group work. However, when you have large classes, this arrangement might take up too much space. Number 2, the double horseshoe. The advantage of the double horseshoe is that you have easy access to all of your students. I've used this one with some success. Number 3, the modified double horseshoe. This seating arrangement is particularly effective when you have a small class. I personally have never used it, but I think I would if I had fewer than 10 students. Number 4, pairs. This is a popular seating arrangement, particularly if you do a lot of partner work. It can be easily modified to triples if you want to make the groups larger. Number 5, rows. This arrangement works very well for large classes and gives the students flexibility for working with partners. Number 6, stadium seating. This arrangement is an effective way for your students to see the board because of the angled seating. There are many lines of sight for you to do your direct teach. Number 7, rows and lines. Rows and lines is an interesting hybrid approach to classroom arrangement. You have good line of sight in the rows and have flexibility for placing behavior issues in the lines. Number 8, many U's. If you have the classroom space, this approach is very popular. Teachers and students alike can move around the classroom very easily. Number 9, groups of 6. This is a classic seating approach, and it's very effective if you do a lot of group work. It also works very well if you have a large class and a small space. Number 10, groups of 8. This approach works well when you have a lot of students and not much space at all, and it allows for the teacher to easily access everyone to help them. Number 11 and 12, groups of 9 and 12. These two arrangements are mostly for teachers who find themselves in the impossible situation of too many kids and not enough space. By pushing the desks together in these configurations, you can pack a lot of students into your classroom and still have space to access and help them. Well, that's it. I hope this gives you some ideas for you to think about in your own classroom. What about you? Do you have a seating arrangement that works? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.